Omuuonge Uozombuze.
Amaba hoasa.
What is the basis of good journalism?
Well, I'd say first and foremost passion, because you must believe in what you're doing, because it is a public service. I think the second thing is that you must be like a sponge. You've got to learn, inform yourself all the time, even decades later. You never know it all. And the third thing is definitely bravery. Going into journalism, if you're going to do good journalism, it's not going to be or not going to make you popular in the eyes of the public or especially the politicians. So I think you've got to have a tough skin, and you've got to be able to take the criticism that is dished out in the process.
We want them to learn how to research stories, how to investigate, but at the same time, they should follow the ethics and make sure that they are balancing those stories.
To be able to facilitate public dialogue, a diversity of opinions, where you provide reliable information, where you provide balanced opinions and balanced information, and then enable people to discuss, to make up their minds, and then make good decisions. I think that's for every journalist the basis to want to facilitate a good public dialogue.
Storytelling is storytelling. That's the most important thing about journalism. But the crucial part is, how do we tell the story in a way that different segments of society appreciates that?
What is attractive learning in journalism education?
You can learn on your phone. We had a whole 10 days training via WhatsApp. It helps to do it while you're working, and especially during these COVID-19 times.
I would start with creating emotions. How do people remember things if they relate to their heart, either in a joyful or in a painful way? So journalism training should be interactive, it should be exciting, it should be playful. Imagine the vast field of gamification and immersive learning.
And it would be good if you make it a joint experience, a process that everyone who is involved can enjoy.
As a trainer, you are not just training, but you're also learning something from the trainees, from the participants. The ideas of sharing, their different experiences, working with someone from the time they are conceptualizing an idea up to the time they've written a story, or to sometimes to an extent that someone has actually won an award. That is quite exciting, it's fulfilling. Every day there's something new. Every moment you are discussing something someone has experienced. And it is that difference, the different experiences that people bring together, that makes the journalism training so attractive, so interesting, and actually, it's creating the whole, knowledge and experience as a group. How do we train digital journalism?
It is good to embrace these opportunities and not wait for a crisis.
Okay. Let's not pretend we already have all the answers. Let's ask the right questions together. Why do we try to connect learning of journalism to the newsroom?
We pull expertise together, people from different backgrounds who come together and share their skill set with other people.
Because learning that happens in real life, in the newsroom, with the audiences, is more powerful.
How does journalism education help journalism to survive?
If we respond to the needs of the media sector, the media landscape, and to changes, advances in technology, coming in of WhatsApp, for example, I'm sure we can effectively respond to the needs of society as well as media users.
But society needs trusted information. Society needs people who they can rely on, that what they are getting is is useful to their decision making day by day. So built onto that is sustainability. The more journalists are able to provide reliable information, the better they can sustain their operations, the better they can sustain media, the better we can even innovate and do new things to keep society well informed.
It's important that journalism education is not purely responsive or reactive to developments in terms of ICTs or new digital platforms. Journalism education itself must be a site of innovation and development, and that is the value add that journalism education can deliver to journalism. So now, let's take journalism education to the next level.